Welcome back to my channel, guys. The series just gets more and more intense. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is me, Irvin, with another chapter review on The Promised Neverland. This is going to be on chapter 164. I am trying to get back to my manga reviews. There is quite a bit of first impression videos that I took out. There's a few more that I'll be releasing for you guys as fast as possible as I can. Not a lot of them are left that I'm going to be reviewing or getting my first impressions. This is going to be on chapter 164 again of The Promised Neverland. Quite an awesome series, and I'm excited that we're back to it. Great series, and I think it's almost over. Could be, maybe not. I don't know. Before I continue, a few things, guys. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for helping me reach 1,800. It's a great surprise that I got. Also, if you guys want to further support my channel, just comment, like, and share this video. That helps in its own. Also, consider becoming a Patreon. There is quite a bit of videos, volume reviews, and chapter reviews on The Promised Neverland in my channel, so go check those out. More likely have some suggestions in this video if you haven't seen my other reviews. Lastly, there is a spoiler alert, huge one, because I don't want no one to get spoiled. The story is pretty intense, and it's getting more intense, so you have been warned. Don't watch past this point. Okay. The chapter itself is a build-up chapter, but still good in itself because we're finding out different things. Now, the first thing we see in this chapter is kind of like the conclusion of what's happening in the capital. Remember, a lot of people were being arrested because they have the blood of the evil-blooded, right? We see then two guards talk to a aristocrat, telling them that the kids that they think have evil blood don't have evil blood, but they do. I don't know why they said they didn't. So the guards basically, once the aristocrat leaves, talk among themselves and figure it out. You know, there is a reason why they don't want us to take this blood, and that's because more than likely it's power. They just want power over us. So we at least know that guards and maybe more people among the people that are in the capital are against them killing the evil-blooded. They probably will start a revolution against the higher-ups. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see more in the actual series, but we'll see. There is this fear in the aristocrats to lose their power if everyone doesn't have to regenerate. If they don't eat humans, then they don't really hold a key of, of threat against anyone, because obviously the higher ups are the ones in control of the farms, and they can control basically who eats and who doesn't eat out of the farm. And if they have that control, then basically they can control their future. So they essentially, in the chapter, it says 3 days later, and we see the Ratchet clan speaking amongst themselves, and one says, "All the evil-blooded have been killed in the capital, like you ordered, sir." So apparently the Ratchet clan were the ones that ordered for them to be killed. They also want to make sure that they have power, or some type of power, in this world. Now remember, the Ratchet clan are humans. They're not demons. They're actually humans. So then they also mention that the two evil-blooded are friends that are the key of everything. They haven't been killed yet. Now, a few things from that I don't understand. I don't know if the information they receive is false information and there was a revolution in maybe the kingdom and everyone was freed and they gave them false information so they can maybe later attack them, or if it's actually true and they killed a bunch of people. Demons. Because a lot of these demons were hurt and were damaged by the smoke sent by Norman and his henchmen, and they took in the blood of the evil-blooded, and they were gonna get killed in front of everyone. So we really have to see what happens there, what really happened in those 3 days. Did actually die, or whether actually was there actually a revolution? Maybe there was false information sent to the Rage Clan, because they want to keep them at bay. They want to keep them, make sure far away from them for now. I guess it could be. I could be wrong. Now the Ratchet Clan are having their own discussion on their own with the kids, and Nat or Nate, I think it's Nat because it's N-A-T. Nat is basically the spokesman of the kids, and if you remember, maybe like 2 chapters ago, we saw the Ratchet Clan took all these kids into the Gracefield house, and they're all tied up, and this guy receives information that Emma, Ray, and Norman are actually alive. So he breaks the finger. Yeah, breaks the finger of this little kid. It's like a 10-year-old, 11-year-old. He breaks his finger because he lied. And he's like, didn't mom never teach you not to lie? And there's this very dramatic scene in the end, and he's freaking out for obvious reasons. And essentially, he toughest it out, or he tries to be tough, but then the Ratchet Clan leader smashes his hand with his foot and breaks more fingers. So then that's when he really freaks out, and he starts just yelping, and the kids are freaking out, and he grabs a little girl and says, okay, this is the girl that I'm going to use. Now, no one tell me lies, or else this girl will die. And that's the end of the chapter. This guy is insane. He obviously treats them like meat because that's all they are to him. They're just another piece of meat for demons, and they're basically stock, or animals that he takes care of or reproduces that are going against his will, and he's basically teaching them a lesson. That's just horrible how he views them, but that's basically his view of them. That's just, it shows us, I guess, the level of how unhumane they are and how separate they are, their mentality from, these are not actually people. This is meat. This is food for demons. We're not going to get to their level. They're not like us. At least that's how the Ratchet Clan sees it. And it's very nice to see that, in one way in the chapter. But at the same time, man, he broke fingers from a little kid. It's like, calm down, dude. What are you doing? But oh well. I mean, he has no sympathy out of it, because that's just how they are. They're the superior human, and everyone else is just piece of meat for demons. And if you defy them, then they're just gonna go and kill you and feed you to the demons that want to. So plus, he doesn't have to be careful with them anymore, because the queen's dead. The 5 heads of the houses are dead. So none of these people that cared for their kids to be, not damaged and not hurt, they're dead. They don't care about it. They don't care if the kids have broken fingers or broken limbs. All they care is about the brain. So I think we're seeing really how evil the Ratchet Clan can be. I don't know where Emma, Norman, or Ray are. We haven't really seen them in a few chapters. So they could just show up in the next chapter. Or we might not see him in a while, and this guy might end up killing some kids. I don't know. We do know that the Gracefield facility is now being governed by Grandma, which was Mom Isabel, also known as Mom. So now she's the grandma. She's in charge of the entire facility, and I'm wondering, is she going to go against the Ratchet Clan? I mean, she's also technically food to them. I mean, she's higher than the kids, but she's definitely, in the eyes of the Ratchet Clan, definitely not higher than them. So she's probably just, I don't know, in the middle. Maybe she will defend her kids. Maybe she won't. I just don't know. Anyways, guys, this was still a great chapter. Like I said, it was a build-up chapter, and by that I mean it just it didn't really define a lot of stuff. It just gave us kind of information on what's happening here, what's happening there. It's building up the story, the suspense to make us feel like we want to read more. So the next chapter will be out next Sunday. If you're in the U.S. Or anywhere else, it's just just depending what time zone you are. So Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys don't mind, and you'll be notified when I go live when I upload videos. Also, go watch my other videos on The Promised Neverland. Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. Go comment, like, and share. That helps my channel on its own, so I would highly appreciate that. I think that's it. The next giveaway is in February, so make sure you go check it out. Thank you again, guys, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.